But I don't want you to miss what happened on Calvary. Sometimes we just act like he just went to Calvary and he hung and he died and let's get to Sunday. No, Jesus actually, while hanging on that cross, died. Cleveland Clinic says this: what happens when you die? It says death marks the moment when your vital organs stop working to keep you alive. The actual moment of death is often just one part of a more involved process. And that process is called dying. Let me say that again. There's death, but then there's a process called dying, where your body slowly shuts down. Knowing what to expect before death, at the moment of death, and even afterward can help you face the experience when the time comes. What happens to your physical body when you die? Death marks that moment in life when your physical body stops working to survive. You breathe your last breath. Your heart stops beating. Your brain stops. Other vital organs, including your kidneys and liver, stop. All your bodily systems powered by these organs shut down so that you may no longer be capable of carrying on the ongoing process understood as living. I want you to hear everything I'm saying, and then I want you to think about what Jesus is doing on that cross. Death itself is a process. Thinking of death in this way, as a series of events called dying, makes it easier to understand the changes your body goes through to transition from life to death. From your first breath to your last, your existence depends on processes your body sets in motion. And I like this sentence. Dying is the final essential process your body carries out for you. Dying is the final essential process your body carries out for you. How long does it take? Everyone's timeline is different. How long it takes for your body to die depends on your health, treatments you're receiving, and the cause of death. For instance, untreated sudden cardiac arrest can result in death within minutes. But chronic conditions, your body may take weeks or even months to die. I've sat with people who were dying, and I remember just vividly, it's been a number of people who were ready to die, and yet death wasn't ready for them. God wasn't ready for them. And I remember them saying, why is God taking so long? They were dying. That was obvious. It was determined. They knew they were dying, but they were there saying, why is God taking so long? It's a process. Common causes of death worldwide, such as heart disease, chronic lung disease, and cancer, are often treatable. These treatments not only delay death, but also prolong the dying process. Now remember, there's two things we're talking about here, death and the dying process. This slowing down makes it easier to recognize common signs that death is approaching. What happens to your body before death? With chronic illnesses or death from natural causes, multiple changes occur as your body's vital functions slow before stopping completely. Again, I want you to see him dying, not just dead, but dying. More sleep and less physical activity. When you're dying, you don't sleep to recharge your mind and body. Instead, you sleep because your body doesn't have the energy for activity. Many of us have sat with loved ones who were dying. We've been by the bedside. We've been through the dying process. And I know, because you will call me and say, Pastor, can you come? And you will say, because all mama's doing is sleeping. She just sleeps. And it's not the kind of sleep that recharges your body. It's the kind of sleep that you have to go through because your body is losing its ability.